Hello souls, how are you? It's time for another miraculous reading. Today we'll make slightly different kind of reading. I want to experiment with different kind of reading, and in specific I would like to make a general reading about what happens with the soul after the death of the physical body. Is there specific road map that we can get? I read the book Soul's Journey or Journey of the Soul of Michael Newton, and I was really impressed. Also, his book Life Between Lives was very impressive for me. So I just need to see how this topic looks from tarot point of view. If the cards will tell us something else, something different. So let's check out. You start with what is the first thing that happens with the soul after the death of the physical body. So similar to Michael Newton's book, we have a period of time to heal, where the soul needs to heal from all the suffering that has passed through. And this period of time could be even pretty long, and there's some sort of energy that is being laid on the soul, like the soul needs to recharge with this healing water. And there are also other souls from the other side who are helping, and these are souls that are known from your last life. So these are souls of your friends who passed away before you, or souls of family members, somebody who is ready to cheer you up and who you recognize. Because with the Three of Cups we have close relationship, but it's not exactly the family vibe. It's more like friendly vibe. So somebody's coming to heal you, and it's like a team of other souls who are ready to help you. This is the first stage, and we see this soul who's already ready to walk away from all of this pain, these souls that are like stick in the ground. So I see them as all the thoughts that are related to the life on the earth plane, because swords represents thoughts and words. So the soul leaves behind all negative thoughts, and not only negative, I believe also the positive ones, everything that is related to the life on the earth plane. The soul needs to leave this behind. So what is the next stage in the soul's journey after this healing, when the soul is being helped by other souls, and that the soul needs to get rid of all thoughts that are relating it to the earth? What is the next stage Hanged Man. This is the Knight of Wands and the King of Pentacles. So there's a period of time for self-reflection when everything starts to be seen from another point of view. So once the soul is already distant from the earth way of thinking, everything starts to feel and to appear on completely different manner. So at this stage, when there's a period of self-reflection, the soul is also left for a while alone in order to get used to the new way of seeing things and feeling, and the new perception, to get used to the new perception of things. So there's another period of no action, and afterwards there's movement. With the Knight of Wands, there's some kind of movement. So there are different sections where everything is happening, and the place when the soul is healing after the death of the physical body is not the same as the place where the soul is being moved to afterwards. There's another place. We have this feeling of movement. So the energy is moving, and is moving, and is going to the King of Pentacles. So there's some sort of a boss here, somebody who is very practical. So it's I guess another soul, but it's somebody who gives tasks and is also telling the souls what to do. What is this King of Pentacles doing? What are their tasks? Yes, he's telling what should they do. He's also telling them some negative things. What are these negative things? About past mistakes. For example, when the soul lost control, or they are analyzing also the end, the physical end of the body, and they are explaining once again that this is over. What led to the physical end of the body. And that now this is no longer the case, because now from this point onwards there will be other souls. It's the second time I see 3, so there's this group of 3 souls who are helping you. First emotionally, and here on a energetic level. And so this soul who is in the role of the King of Pentacles is telling you that you have to take action, you have to grow, because from the Knight of Wands you need to become Queen of Wands. So you have to grow from energetic point of view. And they are telling you, maybe, just let me check if this is something that already happened, that they're telling you you have achieved this growth, or they're telling you that you should be grow. You should be grow, or you have. So they could tell you either the one, and they could tell you you have done a really good job, or they could tell you you haven't performed very well. So these are the two scenarios we have here. And this person, I will call them person even though it's a soul. And so this spirit guide, he's very practical, and he's measuring everything in the correct way, and they will tell you if you manage to succeed, to grow from energetic point of view, if your soul passing through this life from the beginning till the end, based on how you have dealt with all the stress you have suffered in the human body, also with everything that you has led to your death. This spirit will tell you if you have managed to grow or not. And you have also some sort of teammates that are next to you, and they are part of your spiritual team. So there's this group of 3 souls. This is you, and there are two other souls that are helping you and guiding you. So what is expected from you to do once you meet this King of Pentacles? So what is going on here? What is expected from you is to consider that everything you have lived through was worth it, and that you have learned a lot, and you have succeeded in this endeavor. That that you have earned something from this experience, and that you are not afraid to learn even more, that you feel victorious. This is what is expected from you, and they will offer you something. Usually this is another lifetime, usually. And because we have the 4 of Cups, usually you know how this card looks like when somebody doesn't want to take a look at on what is being offered to them. So you will be offered another opportunity in both cases. If you have done really well, you will be offered another lifetime, which should be different from your last experience. Or if you have done not so well, you will be offered similar lifetime to the ones you have lived for last. So this is the moment when where they will offer you another lifetime, and you have to make a choice. And the choice is, you have 2 options. You can jump right in the new life, and this is if you are somebody who is really really confident and happy about your experience, and this doesn't mean that you have had easy life, but this means that your soul just is strong enough to recognize the growth and to forget the pain. Because what I have learned about souls is that they are very detached. They forget the pain and all the suffering from being a human being. Also, this healing process we saw at the beginning helps them to detach even more. So if you are confident, you will get immediately into the next lifetime and you will rebirth immediately. But if you don't want to take this offer, you have to remain for a while on the other side. And what I saw in another reading with one of my clients, I was surprised because I was left with the impression, also because of Michael Newton's books, that the soul could stay on the other side as long as they want to. But what I saw in my readings was that after a while of time, I don't know how much, because I guess the time runs in a different way from the other side, but after a while the leaders, the spirit guides, are kicking back the soul to, and they are forcing the soul to rebirth. For example, like if the soul doesn't want to have another lifetime and it's hesitating for very long period, at some point the spirit guides are telling to the soul it's time to go back to the earth. So this is the second. It's inevitable. You want it or not, you can delay it like the death, but it will happen. So it's not something that you can delay and postpone for forever. Sooner or later will happen. So what is expected from you? Is there a plan that you should follow? Six of Swords, Nine of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Hierophant, and Four of Pentacles. Is there a plan? Is this the plan? Six of Swords. So here, I guess, is the part when you are shown your past mistakes, like on a screen or in some other form. The past mistakes is the card of the Nine of Wands, and we have also the past regrets, Five of Cups, and we have the Page of Wands, which represents every time you have been egocentric and immature. So there's some sort of exposure of all the things that you have to work on, that you have manifested in your past life, and that you should work on your in your future life. So, and there's this some sort of cinematographic projector. Sorry, I don't I forgot the word, but it's some sort of projection that is going on here with these lights of information, and you're the center. And it's not like a movie because it's the form is different. You're in the center, and there are these like different branches that are of information that are going on simultaneously. And you are also being introduced to the other souls that you have to meet during your next time. And like a group task that you have together. What should you do? And you're being told that you will be observed the whole time from above, from the higher, from your higher self and from the spirit guides. You will be monitored. And you might forget this when you start living your life on the earth once again. You may forget this because the Four of Pentacles is looking on the opposite direction, so you might forget what you have been taught. And what about this? So they're telling you that if you forgot what your soul contract is, and if you stop listen to your inner voice, the subsequences will be very damaging for you, and this will come as punishment from above. You see, everything is coming from above if you're not listening, because we have Two of Swords, where the swords are not like on the classical Tarot White card, like antennas, messaging and channeling messages. Here we have somebody who is absorbed in their own thoughts and who is there's this feeling of loss. So this person look lost, and if you forget your soul contract, the subsequences will be very painful and damaging, and you will be punished right away. And there's a moment that this punishment could shake you up, and you could all of a sudden remember and get on the right track. Yes, this could be like some sort of event that could help you clear out your thoughts and also make clear everything, and help you to start from the very beginning. What are the warnings? Devil, High Priestess, Eight of Cups, Queen of Cups, and Six of Cups. So here the risk is the dosage of this shock, because if you remember to vivid what your soul contract is, you might get scared, and you might also have this feeling of loss that you need to get back to where you were before. Not find satisfaction anymore in your life on the earth. And the Ten of Cups could turn into Ten of Swords. So there's this really tricky moment when they have to measure the percentage of shock that you have to receive here in order to bring you on track, but not to scare you and not to detach you completely from the life on the earth. So all these people that you are meeting during your lifetime, do you know them? So each person you meet during your life, your husband, your wife, your mother-in-law, or your mother, or what, each person, whatever it is, even your colleagues, they are part of this circle of souls, and you are not quite of a team, you are competing between you, and each one is trying to grow. Each soul is trying to grow. Five of Wands, Ace of Wands, and Five of Swords. So there's this competition and also friction between you. What is the scope of this? We have the Knight of Cups, and the King of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. So we have a situation where the lesson to learn is when you want to do something like the Knight of Cups, you want to follow your heart, but you have to use also your brain and find a balance. But here the brain prevails over the emotions. The King of Swords takes higher position respect towards the Knight of Cups. So you should use more, you should learn to use more your brain than your emotions, and only then you get the prize. And what is the price? What is this price? King of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Eight of Swords, and Knight of Pentacles. And we have also the Page of Swords. So we have this We had the Ace of Pentacles, which is the beginning. Then we have the Page and the Knight. So there's some growth, and it's like of growth in the value. You will become more important, and this will give you satisfaction, some sort of emotional satisfaction. And it's strange because it looks like this is some sort of collection of memories and experience, and you know that you will lose all these memories about your past life after a while. We have these two cards where we have thoughts and emotions, and there's this feeling of closed circle where you cannot get out of these past memories about past events. You cannot let go, and we have this closed circle of thoughts, repetitive thoughts, with this card of emotions. So are you getting out of this circle, or you remain in this, the World, Four of Swords, and the Hermit? After the death, you learn how to walk away and clear your soul from this. So the concept is much complex. It's more complex than I thought. There are levels of growth in the soul that we cannot explain, because there's some basic knowledges that we don't have, like conceptions we don't have in order to explain what a soul believes it's valuable. But here what I see is that it's really valuable to learn how to let go of all the past emotions, to live it to the fullest, emotions, to be absolutely into this life, and in the next moment to build your experience and to leave it behind your back once you pass away. And this is really interesting. If you live your life as the Hermit, you won't get this recognition. You have to be in the life, within the life. You have to feel emotions, you have to feel pain, you have to have all these memories, and you have to learn to let go. Let them go. And this somehow is bringing you some sort of goal of growth and some sort of recognition. I see these pentacles almost like medals that you will receive. Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Wands, and the Magician. So once you have lived enough lifetimes, with the Wheel of Fortune. You will learn how to deal with all the challenges that you have in life, and you will become some sort of a not only master, but your connection to the source will get stronger, and you will learn how to manage your life on the earth from above, from your higher self. So this is the scope, this is the goal. So part of your soul remains on the other side as a higher self. Is this true? And the other part lives in a human body. Yes, this is true. Ten of Pentacles. And this is some sort of genetics. The soul gets into the genes of the human body. And the same soul could rebirth easier in the same family, in the same family line. It's easier. So the scope and the goal of this circle of rebirths is to learn. Your higher self has to learn how to control the emotions of your spirit, of your soul, while during their human experience, or while you are human, how to connect to your higher self and not act like somebody who is 100% human, but just to listen also to your higher self and inner voice. And this sounds really challenging, like how not to feel sad or how not to feel obsessed with something or upset. But remember to listen to your higher self and look at the things from above. This is really difficult. And having also life experience of a human. So what's the final message we should know about this journey? Star, Ace of Swords, the Moon, Four of Wands. So there's always a hope to break the fears, and you always keep this strength within you. There's some sort of energetic body, like a house, but this is energy, and you keep the strength. So this is the tool to break the fears. With hope and clarity. You just need to channel and to get in touch with the inner strength that is within your energetic body. So that was the reading for today, my dear souls. I hope it was interesting for you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye bye.